Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Come on in, guys. Grand risings, grand risings. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, might I add. Come on in. Let's talk. It's been a while since I've been live through Facebook, but come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come in. Setting up the new office space. So come on in. Give y'all a minute. Peace, love, and light be to everybody that's coming on in. Bear with me. We're setting up the office space. Ooh, look at the orbs already. Good morning, grand risings, whatever you like to say. Grand risings people, come on in. I have a message on today. This morning, fun fact, I wanted to stay in the bed this morning, and I heard Spirit say, get up. And I had been tired. I went and visited my family back home. I wanted to rest. I wanted to stay in the bed. Didn't want to get up at all. I was tired. Went home to check on family, and I had been in and out all day for 3 days. If you know something about living afar from family, when you go home, family tends to work you to death, as they say, or you tend to ride everywhere with your family. And that is what I did. I rode until I was tired. And I came back to Charlotte, and I said, I just want to rest. Just want to lay in the bed. But Spirit said, get up. So this message is for somebody. It's your time to get up. Come on in, people. Come on in. I heard Spirit say, get up once again. My bed was so comfortable this morning. It felt good to be back in Charlotte. And I just didn't want to move. Spirit said, get up. So I encourage whoever is coming on at this time. Spirit is telling me to tell you to get up. Now, that might not be a literal sense of saying that you're in the bed or you're laying down. I'm not saying that. Getting up could mean you've been in rest from a situation for so long. You could have been going through things or living in anxiety and depression, and it's time to get up. Perhaps you're working in a job that no longer serves you. Spirit says it's time to get up and proceed with what you want to do. So I encourage whoever, get up. It's okay to take this race in life by yourself. It's okay to do the things that you want to do. I encourage you today, get up. As soon as I got up, I didn't feel tired. And traveled so many hours, and I wanted to sleep, but I did what Spirit said. I got up, turned some music on, jammed out, and I encourage you to know, when you first wake up in the day, that's what you should do. Every day that I get up, this morning, I'm going to share with you guys what I did today. This morning I got up, I listened to T.D. Jakes' sermon. Every day that you wake up from this day forward, you should be putting your mindset in that positive energy. Go ahead and soak up that energy. Go outside, let the sun hit you. Put on your favorite album, jam out, and speak over your life, speak over your day. Today will be a positive day. Put that positive energy in the atmosphere. I wanted to sleep and I couldn't sleep. So I got up, I listened to T.D. Jakes' sermon from this past Sunday, and it was for me. It was for me. So I encourage you, get up, do something new. Set a goal for yourself. Create a business. So many times we get comfortable thinking a 9-to-5 is all that we're ever comfortable with being. No, that's not. Create that business. It's okay if people don't support you as soon as you start. It's okay if you don't have any followers or anything. Go for it. Go for it. Get up. Do something different. This week, I plan to get back in the gym. I've lost a lot of weight, and I got to tighten it up, so I got to get up. So don't lay in the bed. Don't lay conform to doing things that you're so used to doing. Get up. Do something new. Get outside. Go somewhere. Travel to a place. Don't live for people. Live for yourself. But now is the time to get up. Get up and go. Run. Recharge. Revamp and go. Get up. I love each and every one of you. That's right, Britt. Gotta get up. Do something different on today, no matter what that might be for you. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the reading that Spirit has led me to do. I wasn't gonna do it today. Get up. I had to get up. I gotta keep going. No matter what you want to do, no matter what's comfortable for you, get up. Keep going. So now we're going to dive into our reading. Spirit, what messages do you have on today? Spirit, what messages do you have? Ooh, all right. All right. What messages do you have on today? Peace, love, and light be amongst everybody. So we're doing a 3-card pool. 3-card pool means past, present, and future. Wow. What such a powerful reading. First card up, past, presence, we have death. Death. Now, death literally doesn't mean dying. Let me just go ahead and say that. Perhaps somebody has had a loved one that has passed on in the past. These 3-card readings that I do is past, present, and future energies. So in the past, somebody has dealt with a death. And if you look here, this is a church. Somebody has went from being sick and ill, death, past life, and you've shed that past life. And you're no longer looking at the things that ailed you or had you crippled in life. Somebody has recently chose to get up. You see, this is how my messages are spiritually aligned. I gave you guys the prophetic message before I started, and then the cards is laying out. This was once you. Sick, ill, down, deprived, burdened, just wanting to die, wanting to give up. Look at him. He's just tired. And then God came along and he put on a cloak of protection over you. And he sent you about your way. And it's time now to go. Past life, death and rebirth. A lot of times we see death and we just think, oh my gosh, somebody's going to die. No, that's not what it means. Past life, life after death is what I say. rebirth. You're rebirthing. You're no longer staying connected to the past energies and the things that have held you up. The person here, look at him, once again, frail. But now he's in a new light and he can walk. And he's moving along in his journey. So recently, somebody went through a phase in their life that is watching this, that has went through a death and a rebirth within yourself. And I give you all the praise and the glory on today. That is an amazing feeling when you can look at yourself and you know that is something wrong and it's time for a change. God said he'll always give you a cloak of protection to go about your way. And if you look, this man, once frail, now he's protected. And he's going along his way. And it's okay. Spirit is telling me that somebody's been on the battle within their mind. You've been in self-imprisonment. That's what I'm hearing. You didn't know which way you were going, didn't think it was a road that you can walk on. But now you're going along, and it's amazing. I encourage you at this time, whoever this message is for, going from death to life again, do some shadow work. Dig deep within and heal what you haven't healed. Do some shadow work at this time. I went through it too. It's called transformation. I had to go through a past life death and a rebirth. See, a lot of times in life, and if this is not you who's watching this, somebody's about to go through it. And for me, the transformation, my death, I had to shed a lot of things that just didn't no longer serve me. People, things, drugs, money, power, control. I had to release that. Abandonment, hurt, resentment. I had to release that. And I'm being honest with you on today. And I went through a very powerful death and a rebirth. Shedding the devil and gaining God. That's the biggest way I can put it. It's an amazing journey, but don't give up, whoever this is for. If you have had a loved one that has passed over recently, I send you prayers, love, healing, and light at this time. But past energy, somebody has gone through a death and a rebirth. Don't give up. In the beginning of time in Genesis, it says that they were lost until he breathed his spirit into you. Some of you have been blessed with his spirit recently, and you're no longer like this. You're moving along. You don't know which way you're going. You don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to go. Put the crutches down. Somebody has had crutches half their life. Let them go. You don't need them no more. You're no longer sick. Let it go and move along your journey. It's time to get up and take that walk of faith. Next up, we have Four of Wands. If you can see, right now you have a lot of opportunities. Somebody's watching this. You have so many opportunities and you don't know which way to go. You have sowed all your seeds into the universe, and this is present. I want you to think back 6 months. I just heard Spirit say 6 months. Somebody's watching this, and it's something that you prayed for or something that you asked God for 6 months ago, and he's finally about to give it to you. If you look at this man, he's looking at all of the things. Wands representing magic or creation, all the seeds that he has sown, and look, they're finally starting to grow. And he's finally taken the blindfold off. So somebody who was recently blinded, or you couldn't see the works of God, you're starting to see it. 6 months is what I'm hearing. 6 months ago, somebody prayed for something. 6 goals. If it's not 6 months ago, 6 goals. Somebody wrote some goals on a piece of paper. And now the manifestations is coming. It's growing. It's not here yet, but what you're doing, it's growing. You have so many seeds that you have sown into the ground, and it's finally growing. Look at you. Future energy. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. In the Bible, it says God said he saw a wheel. Ezekiel saw the wheel, had wheels inside of wheels. Wheel of Fortune. Things is turning for your good. Financial abundance, prosperity, protection, love, light, peace is coming. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune, money, big blessings is coming in the near future for somebody. An overflow of an abundance is coming. And Wheel of Fortune might not just mean finances. It could mean peace of mind, health, freedom, prosperity. The Wheel of Fortune will soon turn in somebody's life. So the overall message that I see from this, recently somebody has let things go and you transformed, and you are starting to see the works that you have sowed into the ground. And pretty soon that Wheel of Fortune is going to turn for your good. I'm going to clarify a couple messages. I just clarification. Understanding a little bit better. I had somebody tell me something about tarot. It was so funny. They said, how can you do tarot and expect to go to heaven? And I'm going to tell you the answer that I have for that. If any of this was bad, if tarot or any of this was bad, what was it that your ancestors was doing when they were praying to the sun, the moon, and the stars? If what I do is so bad, then that means your ancestors are bad too. How did our great-grandparents know when to plant? How did our ancestors know when it was going to rain? How did they know, oh, it's a leap year, or it's Good Friday, you better plant? Our ancestors prayed to the sun, the moon, and the stars. So before you speak on tarot or anything into the spiritual world, I want you to understand, anybody that dives into the spiritual world for humanity is a person that can connect to the spirits that they can't see. So before you speak bad on anything, tarot, anything, I want you to stop and look at yourself. Our ancestors are tarot. Our ancestors are everything. Sun, the moon, and the stars. Tap into your gift and express it freely. I just wanted to share that. Before you speak down on tarot or anything, take a look at your great-grandparents. Yes, I read tarot, and I'm proud of it because my healing messages bring healing light to others. I remember my great-grandmother, she knew when it was going to rain. They knew when to plant. They knew the moon. Oh, it's a full moon, don't cut your hair. Oh, it's this moon, don't do this. All of this is works of astrology. So before you speak on us tarot readers, you're being a very big hypocrite amongst yourself. All of this is works of the universe. So if I practice tarot, So did your great-grandparents, your mothers, your fathers. Understand, when you dive into the spiritual realm, you're connecting the spirits to heal others. So every day that I dive into spiritual realms, I'm healing you, and you who is watching this. Now, let me clarify this card. Spirit, clarify this. Right now, there's somebody who doesn't know which way to go. There's a family situation that you need to address. See, this person, he was once like this and now he's going along. But it's a family that's being affected by this. So now that you have had your death and rebirth, get back right with this family that you've abandoned. Because see, the light is protecting her. This man, he's trying to come back with open arms for forgiveness. So you've realized the things that you've done wrong, the things that have blindsided you, and you're going along. It's okay to not know which way to go. But to this man, you got to get up and fight, because you have a family that you're affecting. And he's trying, it's like he's trying to come back in, but spirit is shielding this. Get up for your healing. And all this work that you're working on, whoever this may be, know that the manifestations that you've had, they're coming. They're going to show themselves, because you're dealing with the high priestess. High priestess is somebody that sits high on her throne. She's the leader of the world. Look at this. Her mysticism, her magic. It's going to show itself, because everything you're doing is growing. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune, please. This is beautiful. See, I told you. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's manifesting love. Something new is coming in. A union. A spiritually divine-led union. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Love is coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is finally turning in your favor for love. Embrace it. So whoever's watching this and you've experienced a heartbreak, or you just went through a dark phase within yourself, that you were blindsided to the things that were going on within your home, it's okay. It's time to come back now and know that everything you've been working on, it's gonna manifest. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor as soon as you step into your higher power and know it's time to get up. Do something different. Set a new goal. Go out. Do some self-care for yourself. But it's time to get up and go. I love you. Peace, love, and light.